Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So here we've got an update to the wave count. In a sense, this latest strong drop makes it easier to count it bullish. Yeah, we had it became quite forced with all these 1-2 setups we had on the chart, and then at the later stage here with an overshooting wave B. It's not great, so I decided to make a change here to maintain the possibility of a bullish breakout scenario, because it is still possible, whilst of course still explaining and highlighting the risk of lower lows, which is of course possible as well. So at the moment, and I explained that quite extensively in the Bitcoin video, we are in a very uncertain space still. Yeah, very clearly I did explain that. And with only a 60% probability, we could follow here the bullish scenario. So it is still possible with a 40% probability to make a lower low below $26 or $25.80, I believe was the low. What kind of wave count did I carry out here? So I took out all these 1-2 setups and the overshooting wave B, leading to a much cleaner wave count now. So we can see this here as a leading diagonal, all of it, this entire move as a leading diagonal. And we moved up here from the low in a wave 1, came down in a wave 2, we moved up in a 3, down in a 4, and up in a 5. That is not a classical leading diagonal as you would normally expect it, but it satisfies all the rules and guidelines that need to be fulfilled to get a leading diagonal. What does it mean, leading diagonal? Well, it means that as a leading diagonal you can have in each of these subwaves 3 waves, and the wave 4 and the wave 1 can overlap. That allows you to get rid of all these 1-2 setups here, and that is for me the most likely scenario in the bullish scenario that is still here available. Yeah, so as long as we stay pretty much above the 25.80 level, we can focus on higher in this scenario. Of course, we don't really want to go that low. Well, maybe we want to and then go up, because it would allow for cheaper prices to get in. But normally, you know, the closer obviously we get to that level, the more unrealistic it will be that this is still the bullish scenario. The chance and the possibility for another breakout below 25.80 is very real. It always has been, because we never broke above this key level here that I highlighted basically since the beginning, which is at $48.40. Yeah, this previous wave 4 high. Only above that level, quite a lot of bearish possibilities would have been invalidated. Now, again, there is still the alternative 40% probability that we go down lower, and yeah. However, at the moment, what would be the most likely retracement levels? So if we see all of this as a leading diagonal, you can see that we have come close to the previous wave 4 support. Very interestingly, that wave 4 support is exactly where we have the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. So that level is highly relevant, yeah, the 61.8% Fib level. If we go below this level, we can, without a problem, drop to the 78.6% Fib level, $30.80. And if we lose this level, it should be 28.53. That is the 88.7% Fib level. So at each of these levels, a reversal is possible. If we go below the 88.7% Fib level of 28.53, we are going to retest the low at around $26 and have a really good chance to lose it as well. So ideally we want to find support either at the 61.8 and go up from there, or at the 78.6 and find support there and go up from there. That would be the ideal scenario if we look at it from a bullish point of view. Very short term, I would expect still one more dip. Just look at this wave pattern here. It is only consolidating after a strong downtrend, and this is not a strong bullish reaction. So I would continue to expect here one more lower low at least. And I gave you the key levels for that. Yeah, and that's my update about Solana. Maybe a final look here at the indicators on the 4-hour, and that is actually a good sign. You can see that the negative momentum on the 4-hour MACD is already being reduced, and we had a small bullish crossover here on the RSI. Now, I would not overestimate this, because on the daily chart, let's go to the daily. On the daily, you're still pushing down here. As long as on the daily we still have negative momentum increasing, be on the side of caution. Yeah, and also what I told you before, as long as we are still below this descending trend line, yeah, we can't really call the low in here. Yeah, so as long as we haven't seen a signal, which would be, for example, a break above this trend line, and I go to the 1 hour chart again, you can see clearly this trend line. We had 3 touch points here. It is highly relevant, and maybe we have to even adjust the trend line to make it suit the latest movements, so you have an even steeper trend line. Let's see which one will be relevant. We've nearly reached that anyway. There could be a really good chance that we bounce off there and come down. Good. That's my update about Solana. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.